deep inside the forest, close to a secret base. We're going to be taking a look on this G.I. Joe Play Day at some new Joes. First of all, we're going to be looking at Heavy Artillery Roadblock. Then we're going to look at Spirit Iron Knife. Then we're going to be looking at BBQ. Also, even though it calls him Roadblock, I'm calling this figure from Cobra Island Heavy Duty. And we're going to be taking a look at all of these in this episode of the Super Dave Reviews G.I. Joe Play Day. See this gorgeous artwork? There's Roadblock. There's the back of Spirit and Iron Knife's box there, a little bit different. And then there is the, they call him Roadblock, but I'm going to call him Heavy Duty. And then there is the Cobra Island, the back of the boxes that are themed toward Cobra Island. So let's go ahead and move these boxes out of the way so that we can reveal the characters behind them. And there they are. We have Heavy Artillery Roadblock. We have Spirit with Iron Knife perched up there. We have BBQ. And then there is Heavy Duty back there holding his gun, chilling out with his shades. And wow, these guys are looking awesome. And they've just stepped out of this forest here to meet up with Duke, who is close to a secret base that is in a cave. The entrance goes in through a cave. And so there they are all together, getting ready to check out this secret base. And so let's get ready to look at these G.I. Joe characters a little closer up. And first of all, taking a look at Roadblock. He comes basically what you see equipped here with him. He has his helmet, which is removable. He has this huge Gatling gun, and then this barrel, which I think is an ammo barrel, maybe an oil barrel, that will slide in to attach to it. And then he also comes with this holster with a pistol there that will attach to his side. Then he's got some little devices on his belt. But that basically rounds out the accessories that go along with our Heavy Artillery Roadblock. And then yet another Roadblock, which in my collection I am calling him Heavy Duty. He looks like Heavy Duty to me compared to the other Roadblock figures that we've covered, like this Roadblock that's kind of the newer pattern after the newer Roadblock with the bald head and the green vest than the original looking Roadblock that we just looked at. I mean, this guy looks more like Heavy Duty. I know Heavy Duty always wore a cap, a hat with a bill on it, but he's got a do-rag, he's got those cool shades, he's got the beard. He does carry that laser cannon, just like that came with this one. I think his may have been silver, but anyway, he comes with that big laser cannon thing. He does have a strap on his side, and those shades are removable. Let me show you there. And there they are. They slide right off there. It's almost like his own pair of Oakleys. They look nice, they look sharp, and they will go right onto his face, covering his eyes, sliding into some little tracks right along the edge of his ear, and then right along the edge of this like communicator headset that he's wearing. So that is just really cool. Really nice to have that set of shades. I may even be able to use him, pose other action figures wearing these. These are really cool. But Roadblock does not come with any other accessories. That's pretty much all he comes with, but that is cool and he looks great. And then here is our BBQ. That's right, Mr. Kelly himself. And he looks just like the original 3 3/4 action figure that we used to have in the smaller version, and he is just decked out. Now unfortunately with mine I could not find the hose or the little gun. I don't know if it popped out when I was removing him from the package and I've not been able to find it. I've torn this room apart, or if mine did not come with it. some kind of oversight. I'm gonna have to check and dig a little harder. May have to return mine at Target and get another one if it didn't come with it. There's a picture of what he comes with. I put it on the side so you can see what he comes with there. He's supposed to have a hose and then that little extinguisher type gun that will go in that holster right here on his side. And then he comes with that little hatchet, which you can certainly attach that to that little clip on his right side. And then he comes with his axe, which will clip to his tank backpack there. And there's a better look at that tank, and you see where that little connection is there, where you would attach the hose and then it would be able to go around to this, or hold it in this hand just like you saw in the picture. But yeah, mine does not have that hose, or it flipped out somehow or another without me seeing it when I took it out of the package, which feels kind of unlikely, but it's possible. I'm going to keep looking, even though I've torn up everything apart looking for it, moved stuff, but you know, things happen. But he's definitely cool. All right, last but not least, we want to look at our Spirit Iron Knife with Freedom. And here is quite possibly the best looking G.I. Joe action figure in the classified series that we've gotten so far, especially among the good guys. We have Spirit Iron Knife, and he is looking amazing. Even comes with his bald eagle Freedom that's able to perch on his arm with pegs and peg holes in his arm, as well as on his backpack, a perch that's attached to his backpack. So that is just really phenomenal. But he comes also with this knife with a silver blade that is able to go right inside that sheath on his vest. Even has a bald eagle head crafted onto the handle, the butt of that. He also comes with another knife that's able to sheath right there on his side, as well as, check out that belt buckle that's on his front there, and that section there right here is a floating piece, so you can move that around. But he also comes with this pistol, which is also able to be equipped on that holster on his side. He also has a sniper rifle, which will peg right into that backpack that he comes with. That's also removable. So he just comes packed with a lot of accessories. And that's not all, because Freedom comes with two wings that can move side to side, that are folded, that are in his perch position. But he also comes with the two wings that allows him to be in flight position also. So that is so awesome. So glad that we were able to get all of these accessories with this phenomenal looking Native American looking G.I. Joe Spirit Iron Knife. So cool. Now let's take a look at Spirit Iron Knife's articulation as well as Freedom, because it's pretty much going to be the same for all of these guys, but we'll cover any differences that there may be. And Spirit Iron Knife here is looking incredible, and he's able to pose perfectly using that vertically hinged left wrist and horizontally hinged right wrist to hold that scoped sniper rifle perfectly. Duke is back there helping him out, holding Freedom on the backpack. We'll look at his articulation in just a moment, but let's first of all go ahead and bring this guy a little closer in. We'll go ahead and remove this rifle and let you see how he moves. He's going to be able to look up pretty much all the way. Nothing gets in the way. That is so nice. They got those ponytail type things coming off to the side, from the back to the side, so nothing hinders him from being able to look up. And as usual with these classified Joes, you have a neck articulation as well as a dumbbell joint going down into the neck, so that's double help there to get those kinds of poses. But he's able to look up, he's able to look down pretty much all the way. He's able to get some good tilt and expressions. He's going to, of course, look side to side. Arm's going to go 360. Bicep swivel that's hidden with this cuff that goes around this shoulder area there, and you see the clean detail of that ranking there. He's got double jointed elbows, but we do have pins here. but it still looks good overall, especially when we have those little peg holes there to hold Freedom. But look at that, and this piece all is a loose piece, so you can maneuver that around this strap, kind of chest, strap, and he's got that little thing that I kind of call a communicator, like Duke has, and some of them have on their person. And of course, he has, as I mentioned, on this left hand, he has a vertical hinge and a swivel, a vertical hinge, and then on this right hand, he has a horizontal hinge and swivel with those little gold cuffs on both sides. You can even see the veins in his arms, just such great detail that they have done here with this fella. Excellent, which is really cool. He's going to be able to crunch forward a good amount. He's going to be able to bend back an excellent amount as well. He also has his swivel, and it's ratcheted too. He's going to have this swivel. He's going to be able to get pretty much all the way splits for the most part. He does have that drop down method. I'm going to push him back in though for a moment, because you can swivel there at the thigh, and it's hidden by this little knife sheath, which is cool. It's nice the way they use these to their advantage to kind of hide these breaks in the figure, which I think really sets it off well. And you see, just mentioned here, there is like a belt loop and a snap there, but then this belt kind of fits over it, so you have your belt buckle, that really cool, like Native American, almost like bolo tie type style belt buckle that's right there in the front. Then you got a painted strap buckle over atop that will hold his ammunition and little pouches and things. You see the way he looks there from the back, just really nice. I mean, this guy is just awesome. I really like this action figure. If I didn't collect G.I. Joes and maybe just had Marvel Legends, or even some other lines of figures, I'd want this guy just to have him in my collection, because he's so cool. But he does have double jointed knees, which get great range. He has a boot cut right there. He's going to go full tiptoes with those boot feet part. He's going to go up a good amount. He's got excellent rockers and has the peg hole in the bottom. And so, man, this guy has wonderful articulation. You can't ask for anything better. Now, the knife that goes into the front one is that silver blade with the design on it. And you can see here, it's got that little eagle face that's crafted in. That's so cool. Some little design work there on that blade. That's just so neat. That one goes into the front there if you'd like. And this one's just a matte black finish that will go there. And of course his pistol, just one of the plain pistols. Actually, no, it's not. There's actually some wing work. Look at the wings that go into that barrel of that pistol. That is so cool on both sides. Wow. So he's got a unique set of weapons all the way around for this guy. It's not just, another pistol. That is just so neat. Cool. You see that insignia that is painted well like a tomahawk with the feathers. Looks like it's crossed out, but no, that's just sideways. There you go. That's it now. It's a tomahawk with the feathers with a circle around it. That's really cool. All right. The texturing in the pants, the design on those boots are just so nice. Just really cool all the way around, this guy. And let's go ahead and look at Freedom and check out his articulation as well. And as we said, you're going to be able to attach or perch Freedom on his backpack, the little perch that's back here that sticks up above his backpack. He will perch up there and kind of sit on his shoulder as well, in a way, through that backpack. But let's go ahead and take a look at Freedom's articulation here. First of all, starting with the head, he's able to look up all the way, which will get some good flying poses there. He's only going to be able to basically look straight forward sitting down. He does have some ability to do some tilting though, so get some expressions going on for Freedom. Checking out those little crawling things on the ground below. Looks like a squirrel or maybe a mouse or, or maybe a prairie dog. Let me go down there and dive and get it. But he's able to look, kind of left to right as well, and that does pop off. You see the hole in the little dumbbell there that goes up and down and moves around, so that's really neat that he gets that well of an articulated head. And then moving on to these wings, they will move back and forth like this, as well as in and out a little bit, because they have a big ball joint right there that pops right on out. And as you see there, you're going to be able to get that to move in a little bit for him to be able to sit and kind of perch his feather whichever direction, his wing whichever direction you like. Let's go ahead and pop these off so that we can pop on these flight wings. So we're going to put that one over here, and we're going to put this one, pop that one in over here. And then you can also move these feet back and forth, so you're going to be able to get them basically fully posed, going to the rear there. They can go all the way forward to grab their prey. You can grab his prey. He wants to grab, you know, that whatever it is he's going to grab and eat for supper. Or he can have them all the way back so he can strike the perfect flying pose for an eagle, for a bald eagle. And of course you're going to be able to pose these going up like that, going down, side to side, any direction really that you want. That's about the limit of going up. And there's the limit of going down. That just looks excellent. Look at that from a straight ahead perspective there. Really cool. Great detail in these feathers. See the detail in the feathers there. There's the little pegs there for his feet. You see the texture that goes all the way through Freedom. Even his eye is painted with a little pupil there in there. So just very, very well done. The beak, even the nose hole is molded in there. So bravo, very, very well done, I believe, for this Freedom. He looks better than I thought he was going to look in the initial, you know, looking at pictures of him. It's hard to see some of those details, but he's going to be able to soar and fly and just do great. It's cool to have this eagle in my action figure collection just in general. I'll be able to use him maybe even with my my Masters of the Universe stuff, or as maybe, well, I guess that was technically a falcon, but maybe kind of to use, you know, as Vina before, you know, King Grayskull's wife turns into, I think it's a falcon she turns into. But anyway, this Freedom is so cool. Bald eagle, and is looking awesome. So cool. And the two roadblocks, which I'm calling one of them Heavy Duty, as I said, move identical to each other, as well as identical to the Spirit Iron Knife. But this barbecue, Kelly, he has definitely a different kind of neck joint. It's not, it doesn't function necessarily different, but there is a hinge in there, as well as a free floating neck piece that's a little different than what we've seen on the others. So he's able to look up a good amount. He's able to look down a good amount, even though that, there you go, that kind of gets in the way. This big armor is what's going to make this articulation different. You're not going to be able to get no crunching forward or back. Well, you get more back than you do forward, and that's going to make your backpack fall off. But he does have swivel, same exact, you know, articulation. Otherwise, double jointed elbows and knees, and swivel at the boots and all of that good stuff. He does have, yep, a vertical hinge on his left hand, and he has a, let's see, vertical hinge on his right hand as well. So two vertical hinges for this guy. And so and the other ones have at least one vertical hinge and one horizontal, but this guy has two vertical hinges. Got that little meter on the side there, little pouch. So really cool. Got that little meter looking readout on this tank on the front. And he's got this these 2 tank or 3 tanks that go on the back, the little warnings on it there. The pipe work, really cool. And again, I don't know where my hose is, but he does come with a hose. I apologize for that, it made me sick that I couldn't find that for the review. But there's the details on that axe, looking nice, the little silver blade. Some nice details worked in there. And then also for this little hatchet, silver blade there with the little grip and the silver part with some spikes. But that's really cool, this little axe. And that will clip. I'm not sure where everything's supposed to go, but to me this clips in nice on this side. Of course, that's where his extinguisher would go. Then his axe with this backpack will just plug in whichever direction you want it. You want the blade going toward his back, or you want the blade going away from his back. Probably would be safer. You're going to be able to plug that axe right in to that little nice firm section here on his backpack, which is really cool. Love this backpack. This guy looks just like the toy from the 80s. So awesome. I like this barbecue. Alright, now let's do some comparisons. And there is my Heavy Duty next to Scarlet. You see how much taller Heavy Duty is than Scarlet. Even Barbecue is just a little taller than our Scarlet and Spirit Iron Knife. Spirit Iron Knife is pretty much about the same height as Duke for the most part at the crown of the head. And then Roadblock is definitely taller, just like the other one was, than Duke and the other characters. He's tall and he's big and he's bulky and he's looking great. And so all of these guys look really good together. I love the way they are fitting in with just the total line here. It's looking awesome. You see Lady J and Flint back there in the back, and there's Beachhead over to the left coming up there, checking on his pistol there. He's working on that. And of course we have Timber and Snake back there guarding the opening of the secret cave there, the secret headquarters. But we got a good number of figures here for you to look at just to see the comparison of size and the way they fit in together. Looking good. Alright, let's look at these guys with a few of your figures outside of the classified, just so you get an idea of how they fit in with other lines. And here is Domino next to these guys from Marvel Legends, from the Deadpool 2 movie. And there's Luke Cage, which I do have a special vest on him from one of the other figures, and I painted it, but a little bit, some of the silver trimming. You see how Luke Cage measures up here with our Roadblock. They're about the same size, and they look great together. I love this. Awesome. I love Luke Cage's watch too, but I like that vest on him, that leather vest. But there you get a good picture there of those guys with our Joes. And here is our Marvel Legends Killmonger, the first release from the first Black Panther movie, and he is, to me, he's perfect to go along with the Joes, even as a good guy like him. And then here is, and I can't remember his name, I don't think this is Cable, but this is somebody that has that cool helmet, and I love putting him along with my Joes. I always pose him when they're in the headquarters around the computers. He's kind of like, I don't know, he's kind of my mainframe until we get a mainframe. And of course there is Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid, and he's shorter, especially next to Roadblock, but he can still fit in with these guys, I think. He's just a short dude. But there you have it. There is some of our comparisons, and I appreciate you joining us today for this G.I. Joe Classified Play Day. Come back and see us some more. We're getting ready to do a Cobra Play Day in a little bit with some bats, some other figures, so looking forward to that. Even have some accessories to go along with those bats that you can check out. But please like if you've enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you've not yet done so, and you'll get some more Super Dave reviews. And also comment if you've enjoyed this, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Hoping to have Quicksilver soon to review, as well as some other Masterverse figures. Till next time, enjoy these photos in the photo gallery.